This is an audio-only recording of an exercise session for Vision of Adventure. This winter our sessions are sponsored by the charity, Fight for Sight. Cycling, led by Kath Finn. Please note that you will need some form of stationary exercise bike for this session.
Good evening. Welcome everybody. We've got a small elite collection of people this evening. And we're on our normal little spinning warm-up. So we've got Teresa and Emily and Diane and Liz. So welcome to you all. And I hope there's a few more people who are going to tune in later and follow it during the week. We've had some really nice messages from people who can't make it or haven't made previous weeks but have been following it and catch up. I have really been enjoying it. So I know, Diane, you have to leave early. So if you would like to come back and do the whole thing later in the week, that would be great. And I hope you've recovered partly from the weekend. I'm not sure I have. I can't work out why those weekends are so tiring. We've just done a swim-focused weekend with Vision of Adventure. Hi, Emily. Thanks for turning that on. Oh, a cup of tea. Now that's a way to start. I like your style. Yeah, the weekend was amazing. I was guiding and coaching, and there was loads of downtime. And I didn't do anything particularly physical apart from a bit of a run with Diane on Sunday morning. But I came back absolutely knackered. And I've no idea why, really. But there you go. Just a change of routine, I guess. This is what happens when you're old, take you out of routine and just can't deal with it. No, it was a really good weekend. And it was lovely watching people make huge amounts of progress in a very short time. So hopefully most people have been able to take that away and can access swimming pools, because I know Diane's going to try really hard now to take her newfound confidence down to the local pool. Emily, your ears should have been burning. Sarah was speaking about you, which was really nice. And we're talking about swimming the Mersey and stuff and swimming down there in a group. So that was really good. And she sounds a really enthusiastic outdoor swimmer and probably an enthusiastic outdoor guide. So it was nice to meet her. Now, it was a really good weekend, and hopefully the coaches that came from Kendal Tri Club, they've all said they had a really great time, loved having people to coach and loved seeing that improvement and having the time with people who want to learn. That was amazing. So we're really hopeful that a lot of them will want to come back and do the same type of thing. So it might change the amount of input Vision of Adventure can put into swim weekends. And actually the value of it is now enormous if you were to go and pay for that amount of coaching in a pool. So we'll keep quiet about that. So now I've waffled a bit. We've had a good 5 minutes warming up. So that's exactly what I wanted to happen. And we're going to take a bit from last week in terms of the warm up. And we're going to do 2 minutes medium, 2 minutes hard, 2 minutes medium, 2 minutes hard, 2 minutes very hard. So remember that you've got that 2 minutes very hard and do things in stages with the very hard bit. The main bulk of tonight's session, overgeared efforts. We've done quite a lot of speedy stuff in the last couple of weeks. So tonight we're going to do a bit more on the strength, building the strength. And then there's a faster bit nearer the end. And I've just done overgeared efforts tonight. So I guess that's partly maybe why, because they're at the top of my head, because I've gone, oh, yes, those could be useful. So we're going to go for 2 minutes, medium effort. Off you go. And I will get the metronome on. but maybe not for this one. We'll just kind of let you arrive into the session. You definitely don't want me singing. That would be bad. Oh, no, we're not going to have the metronome. My iPad says it's 70% charged, but it's just died. So I've plugged it in again and it might come back to life in a minute. It's quite old. I think it just sometimes throws a hissy fit and decides it doesn't want to work. Bit like its owner, I guess. I must have had it for 8 years, which is quite good going for a piece of tech. And it still generally does what it's meant to do. So we've done a minute. So we're going to keep going for another one at this nice medium kind of 5-6 effort, I guess. Not getting too excited yet. Thank you. Right, let's try that again. And I think we only have something like 4 or 5 of these left. By which time, hopefully, life will get a bit warmer and it'll be more pleasant outside. There we go. We're coming through the 2 minutes, so we just want to up the effort now, and we're starting 2 minutes hard. Yeah, it's come back to life. Still telling me it's got 65% charge. And that's your 90, so you've got something to link to. Yeah, I was meant to go out this afternoon and I was just like, I don't want to do 2.5 hours outside in the sleet. So I did my turbo and I'll have to go out and do that tomorrow. But I feel much more positive now about, yep, had a bit of downtime in the afternoon. So I feel a bit more like I'll be more resilient tomorrow morning. I'm always better in the morning. That after lunch lull is not good. Okay, you've got half a minute left. And then we're going to drop back again to medium. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Reduce the resistance. Keep the cadence the same. And do 2 minutes at a medium level of effort. So it's that 5, 6 out of 10 again. And then we're going to go up to kind of around 7, and then we're going to go up to 8, 9 for the last 2 minutes. Yeah, I can see your whole head, Liz. It's good. Thank you. Are you halfway through this light a bit? And I've just managed to have tea before. And I'm really glad this is on Zoom because I had huge amounts of garlic and roasted peppers along with pork chops and only one pork chop, baked potato and a couple of veg. It was very nice. Sorry if that's making you hungry. Yeah, I've worked quite hard at fueling training today. Been a full-on day. So we've got just 5-6 seconds to go. And then we want to go up to the hard level. 3, 2, 1. More resistance. Still that lovely 90. And we should be at about effort level 7. Broken sentences, that kind of, so breathing should be slightly difficult. Short sentences. Yeah, so I had scrambled eggs and a bit of toast with Marmite, and then I had extra toast with peanut butter and jam because I knew I had 2 seconds. And then I went swimming, and then I had nuts and raisins and jelly babies and a couple of cups of herbal tea before I went to the gym because it was like I can't go to the gym after swimming without eating something. And in the gym I had with peanut butter and yogurt and milk and banana and protein powder and creatine. And then I came back and had a big bowl of chicken curry with nuts and seeds and yogurt and rice. And then I did my turbo and I had 40 grams of carbohydrate on the bike and a full water bottle, and then I had my dinner. So I've tried to work quite hard about thinking about what to eat to support my training. And I had early dinner so I could get it in within kind of the hour's window after the turbo so it would get used more efficiently. And we've got 10 seconds and we're going to go up to 2 minutes hard. 3, 2, 1, go. So this should be definitely uncomfortable. It's the same cadence, so it's not like a flat out sprint. And 2 minutes is too long to hold a flat out sprint. But you should definitely be puffing. And definitely kind of wanting these minutes to tick away. Should be a relief when this one finishes. Coming up for a minute, so you've still got another minute working pretty hard. Hopefully your heart rate has now come up and hopefully you're now feeling a little bit warm at least. I have a lovely heated electric poncho that I normally wear, but we have children, even if they're adult children. We have children at home and mysteriously it appears not to be in my office anymore. I was really looking forward to climbing into it, being all snuggly. I've had to go and find another coat instead. The office isn't very warm. Okay, well done. Keep hanging in there. You've got 20 seconds left, that's all. Three, 2, 1, and ease off. And you've just done about 15 minutes of warm-up. So if you want to stretch and a drink and move around the bike, that's fine. The one that we haven't done is those little hard bits. So we're going to do 30-second sprint. Now that's longer than we sometimes do. And it's quite difficult to hold on to a top end sprint for that length. So when you start, remember that it's 30 seconds. It's not 10 or 15, which is what we often do. It's just a little bit further than that, just pushing it just a little bit more. And then you're going to have 30 seconds off, because that's easy for me on the clock. Bad luck, there's different ways of calculating that, and I'll just make my life easy. And then you're going to do 30 seconds on again. We're going to do 3 30-second sprints. So the cup of tea's been swapped for a water bottle. I have to say I like the style, but I wasn't sure it was going to sustain the whole session. So. Right, are we looking like we're ready? I'll give you a 3, 2, 1 count in. 30 seconds, very hard and fast. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, great efforts. Well done. Fantastic. I can see the complete change in posture and intensity and movement. That's great. 15 gone. 20 gone. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds easy. Right, we're going to go again in 10. Ready to go hard. 3, 2, 1, go. Going for that 30 seconds of intensity. $15 gone. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Relax for 30 seconds. Ten to go. Going again hard. 3, 2, 1, go. Last one. 30 seconds hard. Well done. 15 gone. 20 gone. Lovely. 5 seconds left, thereabouts. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Brilliant. Good job. And now we're really fully ready to start the session. So the first part of this session is a little bit of an overgeared effort pyramid. Are we all... Yes, everybody has been here before for them, I think. So this is where we slow the cadence down to 60, and I'll put it on the metronome. And we put the resistance up to kind of as hard as we can push while we're sitting. So when we're doing the set, we don't want to be standing, and we really want to be able to feel our glutes working. So our bum should be working, as well as our quads, so as well as the top of the front of the legs. Those tend to be the two main bits of power. Now, your glutes have a huge amount of power in them, and as cyclists, for some reason, we quite often neglect them and just use our quads. So we really want to be thinking about putting tension into our glutes, making sure that they're working. And there wants to be lots and lots of force going in. So you'll need to play around with your resistance and make sure that it's at the right level. And you should definitely feel that those muscles have worked. And it replicates and builds strength for going up hills, which is a good thing because, as all of you have done some vision of adventure cycling, I think. Oh, Di hasn't, maybe. It's hilly, as you know. So it's a very good thing to practice. So we're going to do a minute first, 30 seconds easy, 2 minutes, 1 minute off, 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes off. And then we might repeat the 3 minutes and then go back down, 2 minutes, 1 minute. So, are we ready? Oh my gosh, that's slow. There's your 60. And I'm just about to press the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're on only 1 minute to start with. That's nothing. So, every time it makes a noise, the same knee should be at the top. And there's a great contrast compared to the 30-second ones we've just done. The pictures I'm looking at now look really different, so that's really good. Lovely. You're coming up to the end of this minute. Gosh, that was short. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you've got half a minute, and then we go back to doing that, but this time for 2 minutes. Liz, I don't think you find these muds as much fun as the fast bits.
Got to be done though.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good to have that variety. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and off you go again. This time we've got 2 minutes worth. So as hard as you can, and those muscles should be telling you that they're under strain. Just think about dumbbell raise and, going up Kirkstone. Actually, maybe not. Coming down Kirkstone on a tandem would be fairly terrifying for me. It's quite steep. And it's got some twisty bends, and there's a habit of getting cheap that think they can just jump over the wall and wander along the road, and that's very disconcerting. I don't know if you've been over there, Emily, or either of you, actually. Anyone. But it's quite a brave pilot. And as for Steve doing the Fred Whitten on his tandem, oh my God. I'm not capable of piloting that, but hats off, all respect. It's very long. It's 100, I want to say 112, but it might not be quite that. But it has all the major parties in the Lake District, and some of them are super seriously steep, both the ascent and the descents, and they're very, very technical. Okay, we're coming up for 2 minutes. Amazing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, tighten the resistance off. You've got a minute, and we need to kind of spin those legs around a little bit, just loosen them off. So you want a much faster cadence and very light resistance. Just so that they get a bit of a shake off. And we've only got 15 seconds till we go again. And this time, it won't surprise you, 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, and go. So 3 minutes of that steady power on. This is like going up past Oxenholme Station from Kendal and then keeping going up over Old Hutton. That's a long drag that this would be good for. Nice, you're a third of the way. Halfway through. So keep that pressure on. Keep those seat bones planted in the saddle. And make sure those lovely lazy glutes are actually doing their job. One more minute. Half a minute to go. Keep the pressure on. Nice, well done. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you've got a minute and a half of relax. And then I thought Liz would kill me if we do the next step to 4, so we're going to repeat 3 and then working back down. So you've got quite a long rest now. You've still got another minute. So hopefully blood's circulating back through, because sometimes if you're putting a lot of pressure on your muscle, the circulation doesn't work quite as well either. So you can't clear, I want to say the metabolites that you're making, can't clear the chemicals around. Another 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and go. 3 minutes. So this is the start of coming down again. So it'll all seem easier after this one. Nice, steady, rhythmic effort. Probably doesn't feel quite as smooth as that lovely, fast, smooth spin. But it should definitely be a rhythm there. Be grinding away, going up that big hill, sun on your back in the summer. It'll come. It was really depressing last year because it didn't come till September. But the autumn was stunning and warm and nice and dry. And actually this winter has been pretty dry, certainly compared to last year around us. Last year it just rained for about 3 months. And this year's been pretty dry. We're halfway through. Which is very nice to live through, but means that we may end up having a water shortage next summer. And our new neighbour does Airbnb, so that's going to be fun, because we share water. And it's all right for us to have showers at the leisure centre, but you can hardly say that to the Airbnb guests. I think it's good for us to realise that resources are finite, and it also means we don't pay the water company water rates. Yay! Half a minute, just over, left to go. And you won't be surprised to hear we have a minute and a half off, and then we do 2 minutes. Well done. We're coming up. 3, 2, 1. And you have your minute and a half. Not quite long enough to run off and get something, but that's a goodly rest. That's a really good rest. Emily, give me a thumbs up or down. Are you swimming at the minute outside? You've come to your senses. I remember one year you swam like through loads most of the winter. Oh, not this time. You pick it up again in the spring. Oh, you'll have to in order to do your half Ironman. Okay, you've got another half a minute, and then we'll go again. Okay, we're coming up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 2 minutes. Just settle down into it. Keep it going. Try and put most of the power should be going through your legs. You shouldn't really be having to pull on your handlebars to get enough power out. We're wanting a heavy leg exercise. Well done. Keep hanging in there. Hopefully they're feeling tired. Got half a minute to go. Coming up to the end of this bit. We've only got one more little minute after this. Three, two, one. Stop. You've got 1 minute rest. And then we've got one last minute of that type of exercise. That'll be 12 minutes of focused effort. 12 minutes of strength work. It's good. Seconds. Three, two, one, and go. 1 minute. The last minute. Try and eke out that last little bit. So put your resistance up if you think you can bear it. Well done. There's a very rhythmic sway going on with the heads as the pedals go down. It's kind of quite soporific. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's doing great. Three, two, one, and stop. Well done. Slightly different kind of focus for a lot of this tonight. But it's good to ring the changes and stress muscles in different ways. However, we have got a little bit of time left, and we'll take this time to go back to being a little bit faster, a little bit harder, and finish on a high note. So we're going to do some blocks of 2 minutes of kind of level 7, so medium hard work, and then 30 seconds of hard. And we're going to do 5, so bear in mind what that means in terms of how hard your 30 seconds is. And we're going to have half a minute of recovery unless you all look like you're dying, and then I'll put it up to a minute. But we'll see how we go. So we'll go back to 90. So 90 cadence, effort level 7, 2 minutes worth. 3, 2, 1, and go. So we've got over the hill now and we're on the flat bit at the top. But we're going to get stuck in the dark unless we get our skates on, so off we go. And we have got a bit more time now. It was definitely light at 5:30 today, so it was like, yay! Summer is coming! I'm always all right up to Christmas because it's quite exciting. There's things going on. Autumn's just gone. January always takes forever because it starts on Boxing Day and continues for 5 weeks. But you know it's going to be long, so that's okay. And then you get into February and it's like, it should be kind of nicer now, but it kind of isn't. But the poinsettia's out, bulbs are coming up, snowdrops are out. So there are signs. We've got 1 more minute on this one. That sounds really fast now after all that 60. Ding, ding, ding. It's not a poinsettia, it's a hellebore. Sorry, that just came to me then. I've got a lovely pink one just outside the door. Half a minute left at this, and then we're going up to fast for half a minute. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and a fast effort. Well done, 10 gone. Great job, good effort going on there. 20 gone. 3, 2, 1, and give it the relax for 30 seconds. And we're going to repeat. And we've done 1 out of 5. So you can measure. 10 seconds. Going again for 2 minutes of level 7. 3, 2, 1. Go. Now getting a shifty on. Should be working hard enough for it to be quite hard to speak. Holding that good, efficient cadence, putting up the resistance if you can hold it. Coming up for your first minute. Got another minute to go. Well done. Keep spinning, keep the focus, think about lovely smooth legs. Think seat bones on the seat, power going down. And pushing across the top of the stroke as the foot comes up and goes forward, putting power into that movement. So you get power into the bike as soon as you can. Okay, you've got 10 seconds till we go hard. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds hard. $15 gone. Hang on to it for another little bit. Well done. Great, good positions, lovely. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds rest. Okay, we're nearly halfway through. We're going to do 5 and we've done 2. Nearly up. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 2 minutes. Just reminding you, level 7. It's a little bit of a sting in the tail, this one. But you're looking great on it. Well done. And you'll be over halfway when you finish this one. You're just going through your first minute about now. Got another minute. Into your second one. Lovely, half left. Almost there. Going to go for that 30 seconds hard. That just finishes you off. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds hard. Go. Loving the commitment. Lovely job. Well done. Brilliant. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds rest. Make the most of it. Okay, 3 done, 2 to go. You've got this far, you can nail the other 2. Fastest 30 seconds of the night is almost up. 3, 2, 1, and away we go again. That state where it's very hard to argue with me. I haven't got quite enough breath. Things are probably fairly uncomfortable and you're a bit like, yeah, okay, can I go get my tea yet? And you nearly can. Oh, coming up for a minute. Hey, it's flying by. You've done 1:15 now. Well done. 20 seconds left. Keep hanging on there. Keep making it count. Ten seconds before going hard. 3, 2, 1. Power on. 30 seconds. $15 gone. Well done. Keep it going. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Ease. 30 seconds rest, and then we've got our final effort. I'm so glad you finished working time, Emily. So lucky. Okay, 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last 2 minutes to make it count. You're on cooldown after this. So you've got 2.5 minutes left. You're only coming up to the first minute now. Counting down in your heads. 1 more minute at this level to go. Nice. Keep it rumbling. Keep the consistency. Keep the rhythm. Brilliant job. 10 seconds before we go fast. 3, 2, 1. Your last half a minute. Make it count. No point wasting it. $15 gone. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Phew.
Well done. That's the end of all the work for this session tonight. If you're on catch up, please take the time to take 5 minutes just to help yourselves recover. And at that point, we'll end the recording, but just keep your bottoms on those seats for 5 minutes.